I did open the stream with a little animation. I felt inspired. I put on Zitter this clip, which received a lot of comments and views despite not many likes, but I'll play it for you now. Okay.
Folks, you need to wake up and smell the fascism.
This is Technology Connections, and Technology Connections is a very beloved channel because he is very obviously autistic, and he has a very nice, friendly, happy little niche interest of consumer electronics, something that not many people put too much thought into. But as he says, he's a proud Midwesterner from Illinois, and he likes to save a buck where he can, and he likes to pay attention to appliances and how appliances can be made better for less. His big one, his most interesting bottled rant is about dishwasher detergent. He outlines in excruciating detail to the point where he has bought washing machines and soldered on a plastic cover to the side. Like he cut a hole out and then covered it with plastic and then ran a wash to show how it works. He has proven that laundry detergent as a powder works better and costs a fraction of the laundry detergent that comes in a pod. That is his most important thing. He hates those fucking pods, and he says that the plastic that they come in, even though it does dissolve, it actually dissolves into like microplastics. So it's not that great for the environment. It's not that great for you. It's not that great for your wallet. There's literally no reason to use them, but for some reason, they are a hot commodity. Even I use them, chat. So it's interesting. It's an interesting listen. He breaks down things. He goes into details about heat dispersion. There's a very nice video that he's done about what is it? Like freezing food. It's like a weird device that like dries out food by freezing stuff in like a high pressure environment. Very interesting videos. And one of his other autistic interests is in electric energy, or sorry, solar energy. He likes solar, he likes wind. He's one of those people. So of course, as a rural Midwesterner, he bought himself a Tesla and he bought himself a Starlink, and then Elon Musk became bad. And so he's had to apologize and rationalize in his head why he made these decisions, why he owns these devices of pure unadulterated fascism. And this is an argument he makes in this video because he talks about how there are false concerns about windmills killing birds, which is not a false concern, and they actually kill more bats than birds, which I think is good enough reason to ban them outright, because bats are extremely important in preventing the spread of malaria, which is the number one killer of human beings of all time ever across all ages, by like not even like a small margin, but like an astronomical margin of preventable deaths. Malaria is number one. The other thing is that he says batteries can be recyclable. He goes into detail about how lithium-ion batteries can be recyclable. We don't have the technology to economically recycle lithium-ion batteries at this exact moment. However, we definitely can once the heckin' science is figured out, so don't worry about it. And that's the gist of his arguments, that people are overly concerned about a non-problem regarding dead birds, and people are overly cautious about something that will be fixed in the near future once the science is settled on it. However, in this pre-rant, he doesn't address one particular thing, which anybody who is a heckin' conservatard who is against the petroleum industry would immediately bring up. Doesn't even literally not even once acknowledges the alternative to solar and wind for green renewable energy. Does not even mention the word. Never says nuclear. Never says it. Not even one time. Never addresses the alternative, because even a libshit like him has to know at the bottom of his heart that the only people that we are importing into this country to do any work are Indians. And you cannot trust an Indian with a nuclear power plant. It would result in a disaster. To the point where someone told me this, and I don't even know if this is true, but apparently Russia sold a bunch of submarines to nuclear submarines to India, and on the condition that Indian crew members would never be allowed into the nuclear engine room, and Russian crews would have to maintain it. So apparently, India has a bunch of Russian submarines that are nuclear powered that still have continuous Russian staffing on them. And Indians are not even permitted to be in those rooms because even the Russians know you cannot let a fucking Indian anywhere near a nuclear powered plant in a submarine. So, um, that's the first part. The second part is he just goes off and just starts crying about ICE and about the Orange Man and about the X Man and about deportations and how the government is just murdering innocent civilians, and he just fucking loses it. And apparently in on his Patreon, he made some big long winded posts about the exact same thing. So I think a year ago I made a post about how he was going to Trune out, and we're still on track. Someone said at some point he cut his hair. His hair was growing out really long, and then one day he cut it. So they felt like maybe he won't Trune out, but he might still Trune out, chat. He might still Trune out. So that's all I want to say about technology connections. Hopefully he can recover, chat. Hopefully he can be redeemed, chat.